India's first homegrown electric scooter brand from Bengaluru had plans to set up 150 fast charging stations across the country by December 2020, and they also had a plan to expand across 9 cities in the country. We'll find out in just a couple of minutes how far along they are in terms of those plans. But first, let's take a look at Mumbai's first Ather Energy Experience Center right here in Bandra. Mumbai has now become the third city in the country to get its first Ather Experience Center called the Ather Space that has been set up to give skeptics and customers a chance to get a holistic understanding of the mechanisms of an electric vehicle from ground up and also get a first-hand experience of the connected features through a digital display. Noting the crowd gathered at the Experience Center, despite the cautionary times, it was simply an indication of times to come. Tarun, thank you so much for joining us on Overdrive, and good to finally meet you in person and not just via our laptops that we've been doing over the past few months. Congratulations on this Experience Center, finally in Mumbai. I know you had told us last that there are going to be 9 other cities where Ather is going to expand to, and now Mumbai is on the card. How has the response been so far from people here?
So response has been great. Just look at all the crowd here. We've had a few customers who have taken delivery even before. Many of them have come in here today. People absolutely love it. In fact, the only question I'm getting is, please install more locations, more charging locations, more stores. So it's terrific. I think, to be honest, I'm not from Mumbai. So my image of Mumbai is nobody buys a two-wheeler. And I'm just amazed by how many people are super excited. I'll
actually go back to what is the response been like, and also is Mumbai one of the cities that has surprised you with the kind of EV adoption, or is there any other city that has really surprised you which you weren't really expecting?
I think that way I will have to say Mumbai is probably surprised me the most. The thing is, Pune, Hyderabad, enough IT crowd, enough. Very similar to Bangalore in some sense.
Yeah.
Gurgaon, Delhi, you kind of expect to get a certain response.
Yeah.
Mumbai, as I was just saying, the image is, who does a two-wheeler? Everybody, like, such good public transport. So not being from Mumbai, I thought the response would be X, but the response is terrific. It's like several times higher. So Mumbai's probably till now surprised me the most. But then we are opening 25 new cities, so I'm hoping to be more surprised.
All right, and also in terms of the charging infrastructure, you had told us that by December 2020, we could expect around 150 fast charging stations across the country. Where are we on that number right now?
So we're tracking close. We didn't finish all of them by December. I think we've ended December with about 80 locations, but about another 80 odd locations are coming up right now this quarter. So we should end March with about 150, maybe even a little bit more across the country.
And in Mumbai itself, how many charging stations can we?
Mumbai right now we have 3. 2 here, one slightly up north. We are adding about another 3 by March, and we should finish this calendar year with about 15 total charging points across the city. Obviously, the aspiration for Mumbai is much higher. We want to have more than 50 public fast charging stations across the city, but that will take us maybe a couple of years.
You're also offering a very attractive proposition for the Bengaluru and Chennai customers, free charging service till March 2021. So is that something that even the Mumbai customers can expect?
Yeah, 100%. It's free across the country right now.
What about delivery times? Has that is that going seamlessly right now, or will that take a little bit of a beating because of because of the pandemic initially?
Because of the pandemic, our overall launch timelines moved by about 3 to 4 months. So we wanted to begin deliveries by July, August time frame. That became November. But beyond that, I think we are fine. The only delays right now are if you want a specific color and that specific color in that city is not available.
Yeah.
But apart from that, we have been able to bring down our waiting times to like literally just a couple of weeks instead of the several months that it used to be in the past.
All right. Basically, made in India is a big thing right now, and you've nailed it in terms of made in India for India products. What about exporting Ather at some point? Because as you see your competitors, Bajaj has just invested in a large sum to expand the plant just outside Pune, and their Chetak will be exported, as well as Ola has come into the scene, and with the Ather that they've invested in. Basically, where do you see plans for Ather in the future?
So we've been present for 2 years now, a little bit more than 2 years. We have looked at export opportunities. There have been a lot of interested partners in Latin America, in Indonesia, in Europe. What I feel right now is we want to open 100 cities in India first. And as a young company, that's a fairly ambitious target. We want to nail down that first. I think the product makes, especially with X, it makes a lot of sense for many markets, European markets, American markets. But we want to give ourselves maybe a year or two before we really start focusing there. For now, all our focus is internal. We want to get to 100 cities in India ASAP.
Okay. And last year you had Hero MotoCorp also investing in it. And would you say that a backing from a large company such as Hero MotoCorp, and given that they have a great network across the country, would you say that that has really helped in speeding up the process of expansion?
So Hero MotoCorp is our largest investor. They are fantastic investors to have because their understanding of the automotive market in India and the supply chain is, well, just unparalleled. But today, that's just an investment relationship. We don't have a strategic tie-up either for servicing or sales or marketing today, which is why you see us opening a different network, not just having an overlap there. As time goes by, we'll see if there are synergies. But for now, we are just building the muscle ourselves.
All right, and like you said, that your focus, of course, is in brand building across the country right now. But we're always interested in knowing what is the next product that we can expect from Ather. Motorcycles?
Not giving up my product roadmap. This year, you will only see this. We would want to work on another variant of the scooter, but maybe next year.
All right. Thank you so much, Tarun, and good luck with your future endeavors.
Thank you. Nice talking to you.